Self-reflection, understanding your inner world. In our fast-paced, ever-evolving world, we often find ourselves moving from one task to the next with little time to pause and reflect. Yet, amidst the hustle and bustle, there lies an essential practice that can transform our lives from within: self-reflection. Self-reflection is the process of examining our thoughts, feelings, and actions to gain deeper insight into our inner world. By understanding our inner world, we can align our lives more closely with our true selves, leading to greater clarity, fulfillment, and personal growth. In this extensive exploration, we will delve into the significance of self-reflection, the barriers that often prevent us from engaging in it, and practical strategies to incorporate this practice into our daily lives. Introduction: the importance of self-reflection. Self-reflection is not a new concept. It has been valued by philosophers, spiritual leaders, and thinkers for centuries. Socrates famously declared that the unexamined life is not worth living, highlighting the essential role of self-reflection in leading a meaningful life. In essence, self-reflection is the bridge between who we are and who we aspire to be. It allows us to step back from the noise of the external world and connect with our inner selves. Through self-reflection, we gain clarity about our values, desires, and purpose, enabling us to make conscious choices that align with our true selves. The connection between self-reflection and personal growth. Personal growth is an ongoing journey that requires continuous learning and self-improvement. Self-reflection is a critical component of this journey because it provides the foundation for self-awareness. By reflecting on our thoughts, behaviors, and experiences, we can identify patterns, recognize areas for growth, and set meaningful goals. Without self-reflection, we risk becoming stagnant, repeating the same mistakes, and living on autopilot. Self-reflection empowers us to take ownership of our lives and become the best version of ourselves. The role of self-reflection in emotional well-being. Our emotional well-being is deeply connected to our inner world. When we neglect to reflect on our emotions, they can become buried or suppressed, leading to unresolved issues that manifest as stress, anxiety, or even physical ailments. Self-reflection allows us to process our emotions, understand their origins, and address them in a healthy way. By regularly engaging in self-reflection, we can maintain emotional balance, cultivate resilience, and enhance our overall well-being. The impact of self-reflection on decision-making. Our decisions shape our lives, and the quality of our decisions is directly influenced by our level of self-awareness. Self-reflection sharpens our decision-making abilities by helping us understand our motivations, biases, and the potential consequences of our choices. When we take the time to reflect, we can make decisions that are aligned with our values and long-term goals, rather than being driven by impulse or external pressures. This leads to more intentional, purpose-driven living. The barriers to self-reflection. Despite its many benefits, self-reflection is often easier said than done. Various barriers can prevent us from engaging in this practice, ranging from external distractions to internal resistance. Understanding these barriers is the first step in overcoming them and creating space for self-reflection in our lives. The distraction of the external world. In today's digital age, we are constantly bombarded with information, notifications, and demands on our attention. The incessant noise of the external world can make it difficult to find the time and mental space needed for self-reflection. We may feel pressured to stay constantly busy, mistaking activity for productivity. However, without carving out time for self-reflection, we risk losing touch with our inner selves and becoming disconnected from our true desires and needs. Fear of facing uncomfortable truths. Self-reflection requires honesty with ourselves, which can be uncomfortable. It may involve confronting aspects of ourselves that we'd rather avoid, such as past mistakes, unresolved emotions, or limiting beliefs. The fear of facing these uncomfortable truths can create resistance to self-reflection. We may subconsciously avoid it by staying busy or distracting ourselves with external activities. However, avoiding self-reflection only prolongs our suffering and prevents us from healing and growing. The myth of self-sufficiency. In a society that often values independence and self-sufficiency, we may feel that self-reflection is unnecessary or even a sign of weakness. We might believe that we should be able to handle everything on our own without needing to pause and reflect. This mindset can prevent us from engaging in self-reflection, as we may see it as an indulgence rather than a necessity. However, true strength lies in the ability to reflect, learn, and grow, rather than pretending we have it all figured out. The desire for immediate results. In a world where instant gratification is the norm, we may become frustrated with the slow, gradual nature of self-reflection. Unlike external achievements, the benefits of self-reflection are not always immediately visible. This can lead to impatience and a tendency to give up on the practice if we don't see immediate results. However, self-reflection is a long-term investment in our well-being and personal growth, and its rewards unfold over time. Internalized beliefs and conditioning. Our upbringing, cultural background, and past experiences shape our beliefs and conditioning, which can influence our willingness to engage in self-reflection. For example, if we were raised in an environment that discouraged introspection or emotional expression, we might find it difficult to embrace self-reflection. Internalized beliefs about ourselves, such as "I'm not good enough" or "I don't deserve happiness," can also create barriers to self-reflection, as they may cause us to avoid looking inward out of fear of what we might find. The process of self-reflection. Self-reflection is a dynamic and ongoing process that involves several stages. Each stage plays a crucial role in helping us gain deeper insight into our inner world and make meaningful changes in our lives. Awareness, the first step towards self-reflection. The first step in the process of self-reflection is awareness. This involves becoming aware of the thoughts, emotions, and behaviors that shape our daily lives. Without awareness, we cannot begin to understand our inner world or make conscious choices. Cultivating awareness requires mindfulness, the practice of being present and fully engaged with our experiences without judgment. Mindfulness allows us to observe our inner world with curiosity and openness, creating the foundation for deeper self-reflection. Inquiry, asking the right questions. Once we have cultivated awareness, the next step in self-reflection is inquiry. This involves asking ourselves the right questions to explore our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors more deeply. The questions we ask ourselves during self-reflection can vary depending on the situation, but some examples include: what are my core values, and how do they influence my decisions? What emotions am I experiencing right now, and what are their underlying causes? What patterns do I notice in my relationships, and how do they affect my well-being? What beliefs do I hold about myself, and how do they impact my self-esteem and actions? What do I truly want in life, and am I living in alignment with those desires? By asking these questions, we can uncover the deeper layers of our inner world and gain valuable insights into our motivations, fears, and desires. Reflection, processing insights and emotions. Reflection is the stage where we process the insights and emotions that arise from our inquiry. This involves taking the time to sit with our thoughts and feelings, allowing them to surface without judgment. During this stage, it's important to practice self-compassion, as we may uncover aspects of ourselves that are difficult to accept. Reflection also involves connecting the dots between our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, recognizing patterns, and identifying areas for growth. This stage is crucial for turning our insights into actionable steps for change. Integration, applying insights to daily life. The final stage of self-reflection is integration. This involves applying the insights we've gained from reflection to our daily lives. Integration is where self-reflection becomes transformative, as it allows us to make meaningful changes that align with our true selves. This might involve setting new goals, changing our behavior, or adopting new beliefs. Integration requires commitment and consistency, as the changes we make through self-reflection are often gradual and require ongoing effort. Practical strategies for effective self-reflection. Now that we've explored the process of self-reflection, let's look at some practical strategies to incorporate this practice into our daily lives. These strategies can help us overcome the barriers to self-reflection and create a regular habit of introspection. Daily journaling. Journaling is one of the most effective tools for self-reflection. By writing down our thoughts, feelings, and experiences each day, we can gain clarity and insight into our inner world. Journaling allows us to explore our emotions, track our progress, and identify patterns in our behavior. It also provides a safe space to express ourselves without judgment. To start a journaling practice, set aside a few minutes each day to write freely about whatever is on your mind. Over time, you'll develop a deeper understanding of yourself and your inner world. Mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness meditation is a powerful practice for cultivating awareness and presence, which are essential for self-reflection. By sitting quietly and focusing on your breath, you can observe your thoughts and emotions without getting caught up in them. Mindfulness meditation helps you develop a non-judgmental attitude toward your inner experiences, making it easier to engage in self-reflection. Conclusion: the transformative power of self-reflection. Self-reflection is a profound practice that offers us the opportunity to explore our inner world and better understand ourselves. Through self-reflection, we cultivate self-awareness, emotional intelligence, and personal growth. While the process may be challenging, especially when confronting uncomfortable truths, the rewards are invaluable. By regularly engaging in self-reflection, we can make conscious choices that align with our true selves, leading to a more fulfilling and purposeful life. The barriers to self-reflection, such as distractions, fear, and internalized beliefs, can be overcome with intentional strategies like mindfulness meditation, journaling, and setting aside time for introspection. As we navigate the stages of awareness, inquiry, reflection, and integration, we gradually transform our lives from within. Ultimately, self-reflection is not just an occasional practice, but a way of living that invites us to continuously learn, grow, and evolve. By committing to this journey of self-discovery, we empower ourselves to live authentically and in harmony with our deepest values and desires. Embrace the power of self-reflection and allow it to guide you toward a deeper understanding of your inner world and a more meaningful life.